Welcome back to Dino Crisis in 2026. This is episode 6. Let's go.
Regina, what happened? The emergency lock on the second floor's just been activated.
I'm a bit busy right now. Do something about it.
Don't sweat it. I'll release the lock.
Here we go. Enter the T-Rex. This guy's coming back like he's Nemesis. So what you want to do is just shoot the T-Rex when he's about to take a bite out of Regina, the 5'11" super spy.
It's open. All clear.
And we enter the communication room.
Regina, do you copy?
Finally, a signal.
Signal's weak. Interference. Static.
I'll give you the abridged version. Mission complete. Scrub the initial plans and pick us up at the heliport immediately.
The heliport.
This entire island's a bloodbath. The only survivor not on the team is the doctor. I'll give you the details later. Just get back here and pick us up ASAP.
Roger, I'm on my way.
Regina said, pick us up ASAP.
Regina, what's your situation?
The chopper's on its way here.
Great. Don't waste any time. And remember, use the main entrance to get to the heliport.
Okay. So this part, we're just going to do a little movie magic here. I'm going to increase the speed by 2x. So basically, like I mentioned in the previous episode, this next segment is literally going to be item management and preparing yourself, because you're not going to have access to a box for a really long time, and you're going to run into a lot of enemies and things to deal with, up into including the T-Rex. So what I would recommend you do is, if you have any multipliers or anesthetic aids or anesthetic darts, start mixing them and creating L++s, and then combining them with resuscitations to create more poison darts. For this loadout, I would recommend taking all your slag bullets, taking at least one stack of L++ darts, because we're going to need them coming up for some raptors, all of your poison darts, just in case you need it, and I would say maybe one full stack of Medpack L++, just in case, because we're going to be running into some raptors and things like that. So, as you can see here, I'm pretty much just starting to mix my single resuscitations and my single L++ darts that I've just been hoarding and keeping in my boxes, in my e-girl boxes, for this moment. Exactly for this segment, because, you know, again, you're not going to have access to boxes anytime soon, and when you do get access to boxes, more than likely you won't have enough plugs to even open them. So it's going to be rough, especially if you're low on plugs. So take as much slag bullets as you can, all your poison darts, a single stack of 3 L++s just in case, Medpack L++ to heal yourself and stop bleed, and you can see my full layout there: slag bullets, poison darts, L++, and some heals. I didn't take any heals because I don't need it, but you know, if this is your first time, you're going through the gauntlet, definitely bring some heals with you. And it's looking like I'm bringing some SG bullets too. Again, that's more advanced. If you want to stun loop raptors, I recommend just bringing all the slag, your most powerful artillery with you. Okay, now we're back to normal playback speed. Past me is getting all my shit together. We can see poison darts, L++s, slag, and SG. The handgun, virtually useless at this point. Only have it just in case, like a pure emergency, but I think you'll be fine. So coming up here, when we head over to the heliport, we're in the front area. There are going to be pterodactyls there, 2 of them. So if you get hit by them, there's a chance you could take bleed. That's why I would recommend bringing some medpack L++s with you just in case, or hemostats if you want to save that. But you gotta get rid of bleed. And the main entrance is through the office or management office door here. I was thinking of going up, but then it's faster to just go this way. And I think we left the raptor alive here, so be careful about this raptor. But we are literally leaving this part of the complex, so we don't have to worry about that raptor anymore. We're going to hit the main entrance, and we're going to enter the main door to Regina's left. There you go. So, the pterodactyls are going to be here. You know, try to do like a zigzag formation when you're running, like a figure 8. Because these guys will swoop down and do some major damage to you. So here we go. We're going to cut a line here. Another line around the corner. And you can see I'm trying to do like a figure 8 situation here. It works half the time. I got lucky there. So in this next segment, we're going to run into 2 raptors. This is where the L++s come in, the standard darts, not the poison. So one dude's going to jump up here. Just shoot him. I'm not sure why I did that. This is super risky. Don't do this. You could get damaged. And that second one, shoot him with the L++. I can... Past me is just trying to conserve ammunition. You know, that's a more advanced way of thinking, but play it safe. I have like 6 L++s. You know, if you're in the same situation, just use the L++. Put those raptors to sleep, and then you don't have to stress about running. So we have the grenade bullets here, as well as the grenade launcher. Or a grenade gun. And we're going to do this box pushing puzzle here. Not really a puzzle, but if you mess this up, you have to reload the room. So when you're doing this, just follow exactly what I'm doing. Because, yeah, through trial and error, I've messed this up so many times. It's crazy. So what we're going to do is we're first going to push this box over. So we can't anymore. And then we are going to run around this box, and we are going to squeeze on by with Regina's slender, tall body. Tall glass of water right there. Okay, so we're going to go around. I almost fell for the typical mistake that people make when they do this puzzle here. So first you want to push this top box to the right. It's very easy to want to push the one on the bottom. I almost did that. That's a typical mistake. And then after that we push this down all the way till it's flush. And then what we're going to do is push this bottom one to the right. Again, it's very tempting to push that one above it. I've done it so many times. It'll fucking trap you. So once you push that on over, you will push this box up top. And then it will give you access to the other side of this storage facility. And Regina pushes the boxes super slow, so it's very annoying if you mess up and you gotta reload. Grab the grenade bullets here. And we will cue the cutscene.
You okay, Regina?
Where's Gale?
I don't know. Haven't heard a word from him. What's he doing? Finally. You know, I had a really bad feeling about this mission. All things considered, it could have been a lot worse.
That's odd. Something must have those animals spooked.
What is that? Dr. Kirk!
In typical RE style related games, you know, the helicopter escape is always never smooth. So we have the T-Rex here. Don't even fight this guy. What we're gonna do is we are just going to play Ring Around the Rosie with the T-Rex. When you hit the corner and you can't see the T-Rex, just stop for a couple seconds just to make sure you see the T-Rex, and then keep running. And you do this just to make sure that the T-Rex is tailing you properly, because I've had situations where I was running too far, too fast, and I lost track of the T-Rex, and that giant bird was right in front of my face. So you don't want to do that. Sometimes there are items that will spawn in this arena here. Don't even bother. It's not even worth it. If you've been following my ammo route, you should be fine. You don't need anything else, because we're going to be running into a lot of e-girl boxes coming up and all kinds of stuff. So just keep doing this until Rick signals you to come on over, and that will end this whole boss segment here. God, when Dino Crisis eventually gets remade, this boss fight is probably going to be epic. And I hope there's a way to cheese it just like this, because fighting this T-Rex is such a waste of ammo. And there's Rick telling us to head on over and escape with him. And that's it. That's the end of episode 6. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.